asking people, why do you think it's so important that we take down the statue of Andrew Jackson?
It's important that these symbols come down because we don't need statues in order to remember the atrocities that they caused.
Mm-hmm.
What we need is the actual education of what these individuals did, rather than celebrating them and covering up what their atrocities actually were and celebrating them instead. It's important that they come down because they are daily reminders for those of us who are descendants of slaves and even those of us who are immigrants, that America and what it stands for can be somewhat hypocritical.
Right. Yeah, I agree.
And so if we really want to move forward, instead of adding statues of people who caused so much atrocities and celebrate them at the same time, it just says that you're contradictory in what America actually stands for.
Right.
And so that's my take on the statues. For me, like I said, I don't attribute them as people, because when you attribute them as people, that's where the personal connections come in and the emotional ties come in. And so I call them what they are, statues. And if it was a Nazi sign, it should be taken down.
Right, absolutely. So do you think that it maybe should be replaced with something else, a better symbol, something more relevant to the modern era?
I say if you are going to replace them with those who contributed to the struggle.
Right.
And it doesn't necessarily have to be black people or whoever. It could be white people who contributed to the struggle. Those who, helped runaway slaves and, whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
I don't necessarily think it has to be, equal exchange for white or black for white. It could be
anybody that was helpful.
Any figure within that period that actually speaks to the true ideals of what it is to be American.
Okay, right. Do you have any specific ideas for that? Like anybody you'd like to see?
No, not necessarily. No, I wouldn't have any off the top of my head. What I think Black Lives Matter movement has showed a lot of us is that we're all in some ways ignorant of American history, and so I have made it a duty of mine to actually read up on American history.
Yeah.
And for me, like I said, even I, born in America to immigrant parents from Sierra Leone, I'm ignorant of what the black struggles were. I'm ignorant of a lot of things that happened in this country. And this particular movement has really opened my eyes that I'm ignorant in a lot of things, and I need to educate myself on this country, and therefore I can be able to speak more about what I would like to see more for this country as a whole.
Absolutely. And just one last one for you, some people have suggested that maybe if we take down Andrew Jackson, we could put up a statue of the founder of the Democratic Party, because the Democratic Party has done so much to help minorities, or try to help minorities and black people. Do you think that would be an improvement if we did that?
At the end of the day, I don't care for politics or politicians. At the end of the day, I also believe there are two sides to the same coin. If the Democratic Party was such a advocate for black people, we would be way far ahead than we are today. And that's just the truth. We are used to picking the lesser of two evils, and at this point, that has to change.
Okay.
It cannot be just Democrats or Republicans.
Do you think that the Democratic Party, because it usually comes across like the party that's trying to help black people?
They come across like that.
Do you think that they really do help, or?
Like I said, if they did really and truly helped, I think we would be having a lot of, we wouldn't be having this right now.
Yeah, absolutely.